So, Judge Amy Coney Barrett has been appointed to the Supreme Court by President Donald J. Trump, third pick on the Supreme Court. Of course, the judge will have to go through the Senate, and they have to advise and consent and all that other stuff. But the votes are there. They just got to go through the motions, and she will become the next justice on the Supreme Court. Now, what do we know about Amy Barrett? Well, Judge Barrett is a mother of 7. And she graduated top of her class, Notre Dame Law School. How is this even possible in this evil, essist country that we live in, the United States? How? Women aren't allowed to do these things. Everybody knows women are prevented from going into engineering school because men. Women aren't CEOs. Women aren't this and that because of oppression and discrimination. And we need to tear the system down because reasons. Is everybody, everywhere you look, there's a W person, a W man, and he's a supreme pizza. How could she achieve this? I would say she kind of has it all, doesn't she? She's got the great career. She's got the great family. She's got the husband. She's, brilliant. How is this possible? So what's their beef about? Do I even have to mention the sacrament? Yeah. Oh, Barrett is Catholic. Those Catholics, we don't need the Vatican running the Supreme Court. The same thing they said about John F. Kennedy, the president. Oh, he's Catholic. We can't have the Pope running the White House. They'll always come up with something. They can't easily Kavanaugh Judge Barrett, but they're going to try something. Probably our stuff, I would guess. They're going to dig up something in college. She was mean to an uppercase B person or something. Well, clearly. Or they'll find some judgments and, look, 7 out of 10 judgments by Judge Barrett favored W men. Oh my God, she is a member of the White Hood Club. They're going to find something, right? So the big thing is the sacrament, abortion. They're going to overturn Roe. She's Catholic, and she's a she, and, she's evil. We don't need that on the Supreme Court. She's going to take away the Roe. I don't know about that. But if it does happen, I would like to correct some of the ignorance going around. I was just watching Sydney Big Toe, and there was a comment, now the abortions are going to be illegal, and blah, 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 blah. And no. Roe federalized abortion. In other words, made it part of the Constitution. Tell me where you can find it, but okay. So it's in there somewhere, if you look hard enough, I guess. And since it's federalized in the Constitution, the states have to make it legal. There's no say in it anymore, see. Now, some states have been fighting, long and hard, right? Trying to put restrictions on it and blah, 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 blah. The bottom line is it's currently in the Constitution, Roe versus Wade. If Roe is overturned, the decision about the sacrament will be put back into the hands of each state and the voters in each state. You see, for the past, 47 years, voters have had no say in this particular thing. It's a federal law. Sorry. You can fight it. You can go to the Supreme Court and they keep, hey, Roe, there it is. If it's overturned, each state, and thus the people, will decide if the sacrament will be legal in their state. Now, some states likely will make it illegal. So what's the remedy? Wear a pink pussy hat and go march in Washington? No. You would vote in people in your state that would make it legal again. See how that works. What do you mean? My vote count? Yes. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. And many states, frankly, have already made it legal. Even if Roe is overturned, I think the very state where I sit here, just a few miles from the Golden Dome of Dummies in Denver, if Roe is overturned, it will become legal in Colorado, with or without Roe. It's already done. I think it's that way in Kansas. I'm certain California, New York, all the big liberal states. So leftists got all the whammons all worked up. Oh my God. Back to the Future, you're going to be chained to the kitchen. You're going to be... whoa, excuse me. Think about this just for a minute. What is the one thing, or should we say, what is the 18 different things that we have today, current year 2020? What do we have today that we didn't have back in the 50s? Bueller? Oh, back in the 50s, we didn't have birth control. I know. Crazy. Well, there was the condom, but hey, that's, not very effective, right? What is it, 70% effective or something? That was better than nothing, right? But they didn't have the pill. They didn't have the IUD. They certainly didn't have widespread abortion and all these other things. That's the difference, see? Going back to the 50s would mean you didn't have anything like you have today with respect to birth control. It's there. It's available. It's mostly free or even cheap. $10 a month at Walmart. There you go. But it's unfair that I should have to pay. Excuse me. It's unfair that you should have to pay $10 a month for the birth control pills. How much does an abortion cost? Yeah, it's not free. If you had to pay out of your pocket, pull out the checkbook. How much? $600, $700, $800. Call it $600. $50 a month on the payment plan. Well, that's $40 more a month than it... I know. Talking logic. We're not talking about facts here. We're talking about feelings. You're taking away my right. But it's never going to be illegal. But see, that's the misinformation. They're doing this to stir the pot up, ladies. Oh, men's are going to keep you in the kitchen, chained and pregnant and barefoot and all this other crap and blah, 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 blah. Anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows that that's not true. You still have all the choices. And if it so happens that abortion is outlawed, you can still use birth control. That's not going to go anywhere. This isn't the 1950s where we didn't have the medications, see. I'll put the link below so you can read up. It's going to be an interesting season, to say the very least. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.